Hey friends, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would share a haul video with you guys. I haven't done one in a while and I haven't made a ton of purchases during this time, but I have made a few, so I thought I'd share those with you guys today so that I can begin to repackage things and use them. But I always like to show them in the original packaging if I can, so you can see how it would arrive to you if you were to purchase items. But first I just wanted to say I hope everybody's doing good. I know times have been really hard lately and stressful, and I know my anxiety has been through the roof through all of this, but I hope you're finding ways to stay calm and just endure this time. I've been reading a lot of books and trying to craft as much as I can and things like that, just kind of keep me grounded and focused on just the moment and not the bigger picture at large and all the things that might be scary right now. So I also just wanted to say I was hesitant about even sharing a haul, but I do think it is important to support our companies that we love and adore so much during this time if you can. I know a lot of us are out of work. I've been out of work. I'm starting back to work on Monday, just one day a week on a small scale, but if you can, it's a good way to just keep the economy going and keep these companies going. So anyway, I hope you guys don't mind, and if hauls aren't for you, then don't watch. That's okay. But I know a lot of you guys like to see the product and, see it in hand so you can kind of get a better idea as opposed to just on a flat screen with a little thumbnail on a website. So anyway, I have two different orders here, so I'm going to set these off to the side and go through them one by one. So the first order that I have is from the new Hello Bluebird release, and I did order from them directly. Typically I buy my Hello Bluebird products from Vanessa at Butterfly Reflections Inc., but due to, the different mandates from not being able to work, her shop had been closed for a little while, and I wasn't sure if she was getting the new release, and I didn't want to miss out on it, so I just went ahead and bought that new release directly from Hello Bluebird, but the second order is from Butterfly Reflections Inc. But anyway, so the first set that I got was the Meadow Bunnies, and I just love these guys so much. Previous to this, my favorite set was the McGregor's Garden, which also had cute little bunnies in it, and I was trying to think if I had it right here, but I think I might have put it away already. Yeah, it's not here right now, so it's across the room. But anyway, you guys probably know it because it's such a cute set. But anyway, I just thought this was kind of like almost like a redo of that set, maybe. It's just a little bit different style of bunny, and I really, really love it. I think they're so, so sweet. I'm so excited to get to coloring these. I'm still waiting on the dies, which they were really backed up with the manufacturer, so they weren't able to get them in. So I don't have the dies yet, which is why I haven't really used them on my channel yet, but if they're not going to come soon, I may break down and do some fussy cutting, but I really don't want to, so we'll see. But anyway, so that is the first set that I got. So adorable, and I think I said it was called Meadow Bunnies. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite images in this whole little set is this little bird kind of sitting on that stem that's bended over. I just thought that's so cute. Love it. So I also picked up the Picked For You stamp set, which I think is so adorable. It's got this sweet little girl with her basket of flowers, and then this little bunny that she's kind of interacting with, and then you've got two really sweet little bluebirds. But one of my favorite images from this set, and actually from the whole release, is actually this little trio of trees right here, because I just think it's so versatile for so many different scenes, and I love that you get that. And this branch here is awesome as well. You could also flip this upside down so you could have it coming the other way. sweet little bluebells or whatever kind of flowers you want to make those. There are several different flowers that look like those. It could be lily of the valley, different things, and I just think this set is as sweet as can be. Alright, so the next set that I got was one of the larger ones. This is Party on the Farm, which is absolutely adorable. As you can see, it's quite a bit larger than the standard size. And it's got all of these adorable little farm animals and the little birthday party accessories, which I'm super excited about because I make so many birthday cards. That's probably the cards I make the most. And so you can borrow these little accessories for all kinds of different images and cards. So that's really awesome. I'm excited about that. The next stamp set is the Happy Wishes, which has these great sentiments in the different fonts. I just love the size of these. Hello Bluebird's fonts tend to be on the small size, which I also adore. And I just think it's nice to have a variety, though, of sizes so that you have whatever will fit for the scene that you're creating. Sometimes you want like a really big sentiment and then you have less images around it. Sometimes you want a really full scene and then you just want a tiny sentiment that fits, you know, on a small little space in between the images. So it's great to have a variety, and I thought that these were some really good ones too, just really cheerful and encouraging. So the thing that I'm super excited about that is brand new to Hello Bluebird and brand new to any company, I think. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before, and it is these large background stamps. I believe they're 6x6. So they're really big. They're definitely larger than a standard size card. So here's just a regular card. So you can see you can fit it in so many different ways. However you decide, you know, to cut off the image. You know, you could do so many different things just by adjusting where you decide to stamp your card front, or if you're someone who likes to do bigger size cards, I don't enjoy that, but if you do, these are perfect for you. So there's the farmland one, and then there's also the pathway, which is awesome because this could be used for so many different scenes and so many different images. So both of these are awesome. And just to give you an idea, I have been playing a little bit and coloring up some of these. So here is the farmyard one. This is an image. I just have colored up the one. I was kind of practicing with my shading and the kind of the light playing over the landscape and all of that. So that is just an idea of what you can get from this. And then this is the pathway one that I've done here. So you've got this huge towering cloud and these little sweepy lines that kind of just make it look like a breezy day. So it would be super fun to do this also in the fall with fall colors, and you could also put maybe some leaves being tossed around by the wind. But that is the pathway one that I did there. Also just playing with the different lighting, and this is probably the most relaxing time that I've had during quarantine, was just sitting and coloring up these backgrounds. I think they're so fun. So it'll be really fun to also be able to color up the little critters and get them on the cards once the dies come. Cannot wait for that. Alright, so because they had so many delays with the manufacturing issues, they ended up giving this set here as a freebie. This is called the Little Painters. I believe it was free with a $100 order, I'm pretty sure, which I surpassed. So I got this for free with my order, which is so adorable. I mean, it was meant to be, you know, just part of their regular release, but because things got delayed and then this was releasing, I believe it was after Easter or right before. I mean, you would have barely had time to make Easter cards, but I'm thinking it might have even been after, like maybe the week after Easter, that the release finally came out. So they just gave it to you free, which is really, really cool, and I'm excited to use this for next year. I don't typically make very many Easter cards, but this set is too cute not to use, so I'll definitely be getting some use out of this. Love this little guy. And I love the little hedgehog. I think she's so cute too. Super adorable. Alright, so while I was at it, I also threw in an older set that had been out of stock for a while that I had really wanted to pick up and just hadn't gotten a chance, which is the Fairy Garden. So this is not new, but it is super adorable. And I absolutely love it. It's been on my wish list for a while. I really love these big flowers and cute little accessories and mushrooms and all of that. And those fairies are just darling. And thankfully the dies were also in stock. So I did get the dies for this. So you may see a card coming with this set sooner than the others for sure. Alright, so that was my Hello Bluebird order, and the other order was from Vanessa at Butterfly Reflections Inc. Like I mentioned, the first thing that I picked up were these little iridescent stars from Pretty Pink Posh. You may have heard me say in one of my other videos that I had wanted to use these on a card. I thought for sure I had them, but then when I went to my stash, they were not there, and I'm pretty organized, so I don't think they just got up and walked away. I guess I didn't have them after all. So I made sure to get these on my next order. So those are the little iridescent stars there. So pretty. And I have the hearts now as well. I got 2 new paper pads. The first one being the Hello Baby. Hello Baby, It's a Girl. So it's a baby themed set. I mean, a baby-themed pad, but I mainly bought this for the B-sides. So there's a lot of baby imagery on the fronts, the A side, but if you flip it over and look at the B-sides, there's plaids and polka dots and stripes, stars, confetti, flowers. So there's a beautiful floral. So that's why I love double-sided paper, because even if the theme doesn't necessarily fit you, like the other side might, and the patterns just tend to work so much better together on double-sided pattern paper. So I much, much, much prefer the double-sided. So I'm really excited about the pretty pinks in there that will be nice for spring cards. And then the second one I got was the Pebbles Lovely Moments. And again, this one has gold foiling on it, which I know that foiling is all the rage for a lot of people. I personally don't like it. I don't know. I find it hard to use. I think it's more of an elegant style, and my style of card making is very cutesy. So it's hard for it to work with what I do personally. But there were enough patterns in here that don't include it, and then some where it's just really small, so I think I'll be okay. But anyway, so I'll just flip through. I love the text. So this one is single-sided, and it's also the larger size, which I don't love. I much prefer the 6x6. If this page were on a 6x6, the print would be shrunk down a bit, and I much prefer that size. So this is kind of large, but still usable. But I do love the text prints always. There's some leaves and some really pretty florals, and there is the gold foiling. But like I said, it's not huge, so it's not too bad. There you can kind of see in the light. There's some stripes and some smaller flowers, gingham, polka dots. This one is also really beautiful and definitely has that foiling on it, but I think I can make it work, maybe just by gold embossing a sentiment or something to kind of tie it all together. That print is more of the size of what I like. It's a little bit smaller, and I like that it's white on the brown. It's kind of just neutral and kind of fades into the background, but has a bit of a textural element with the print. Another floral, polka dots, This one is heavily foiled, but still very pretty. This one is gorgeous. No foiling on that one, which I'm happy about. Some little plants. All the foiling on there is just the tiny little details on the pots. Polka dots, and then the pad repeats. So you get 2 of every print. So that one is really pretty, and I do like it. Next thing I got was the Hello Bluebird. I believe this is the Gallery Frame 4. I have 1 and 2, and then there are a total of 4 right now. I believe this is 4. I skipped number 3 so far. But mainly I picked this one because I love the little tags. I thought those would be a great place to put some sentiments or something like that in a scene. And I love that this little part here is completely separate. So you can just use the outer part as the frame around a scene if you want. Or you can also add in like this divider type thing. So it's totally up to you how you want to use this, and I love that you have those options. Alright, so then I got a few things from Mama Elephant. The first thing was this little set that had been in my cart for a while. It's called Family Time. It's got these cute little mamas and babies. I thought this would be great for Mother's Day, which is coming up this weekend, so I need to get on that. Maybe I'll even film that today, actually. And then you've got all these little great sentiments. You've got both for mom and dad or baby. So lots of options, and they're just so cute. And I did get the matching dies for that. It's just a little die set since there's only 4 images. So there was that. And then from the latest release, I got the Scene Builder, which has these little background images here. There are dies for this one. I didn't get them right now. I don't know if I need them. I was thinking I might just stamp these directly onto a panel and color them and then die cut, you know, images to kind of go with it. I don't know if I need the dies at this point. So I held off on that for now, but I think these are really great to add to the backgrounds to just kind of fill in your scene. Scene cards are my favorite. So. And then the last thing I got, and this is going to be something brand new for me, is the Slim Card Basics. So this is going to make one of those slim cards that have become really popular lately. I have never made one, a slimline card, I believe they're called. So this will be my first. So I thought I would go ahead and get these dies to kind of help me out, especially since it was including kind of a lot of stuff here. You've got the frame, you've got the scallop, you can add these little holes to it and put critters behind or whatever you want to put behind a sentiment. You've got 3 different styles of speech bubbles, and then you've also got 2 landscape images that you know are the whole length. So you don't have to like shift it in your die cutting machine and try to get a longer image that's already there for you. So there's the clouds, which could also be bushes, and then you've also got this hillside. So those are really awesome. I think that's going to really set me up good for my first slimline cards, which you may see soon on my channel. So that is my entire haul for you guys. I also have picked up a few new Copic markers lately, and especially the refills, because the refills are changing. It's been pushed back to this summer. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed back again. So the style is changing, the size is changing, the amount included inside is changing. And to be honest, I can't say that I'm excited about it because I already have several of the old style, and I think it'll be harder to store both of them side by side. But the old ones are now getting really, really almost impossible to find. So I just want anything to come out so that I can refill my markers and continue coloring, especially as I'm trying to do this Copic favorites video series for you guys. And then, you know, I need to have workable markers. So hopefully I'm able to get through that without having any issues with refills. But anyways, that's everything that I've purchased other than the Copics and the refills since all of this stuff started. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you're excited about most from this haul, and maybe I can make something with that sooner rather than later. So again, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm thinking of you often, and doing my best to still provide content for you guys to kind of serve as a happy distraction from everything and just keep you motivated and you know, try to keep the crafting alive when sometimes all you want to do is hide in a blanket, you know, and not come out for a while. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.